Right now, somewhere near you, someone is driving a brand new luxury car they cannot afford, posting vacation photos from a trip they put on credit and wondering why they feel financially stuck. And right next to them, quietly, someone else is building a fortune nobody can see. That second person knows something most people never figure out. The real game of wealth is not played in public. It is played in the background, in the silence, in the invisible moves that compound over decades while everyone else is performing. Today, I am breaking down the 14 stealth wealth moves that actually build fortunes, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you will never look at money the same way again. Move 1. Automate your savings before your brain gets involved. Behavioral science has a name for why people fail to save consistently. Decision fatigue. By the time you finish a full day of work, decisions, and responsibilities, your mental energy is nearly gone. Asking your tired brain to choose savings over comfort is a battle you will lose most of the time. The fix is simple, but powerful. Set up an automatic transfer that pulls money into savings or investments the moment your paycheck lands, before you even see the balance. When saving becomes non-negotiable like rent, it actually happens. Quiet, consistent, and invisible. Move 2. Never discuss your income, your net worth, or your investment gains with anyone. This sounds straightforward, but people violate it constantly. They hint at bonuses. They complain about taxes in ways that reveal income levels. Every financial detail you share creates expectations from the people around you. Someone will want to borrow money. Someone will expect you to always cover the bill. Keep your numbers completely private. When anyone asks, keep it vague. Things are going well. You are making it work. That is all they need to know. Move 3. Drive a paid-off car and keep driving it. A hefty monthly car payment is one of the most common wealth destroyers hiding in plain sight. The truly wealthy drive reliable, paid-off vehicles for years, sometimes over a decade. Think about two people earning the same salary. One drives a paid-off older car for $300 a month in total costs. The other leases something shiny for $600 a month. Over 10 years, the difference in payments alone, invested at reasonable market returns, can create a gap of over $50,000 in net worth. The fancy car looks like success. The boring one actually builds it. Move 4. Opt completely out of social media flex culture. Every post about a purchase, a vacation, or a financial win is data about you that creates social pressure. You start feeling obligated to maintain the image you project. The quietly wealthy keep their lives offline. No tagged luxury brands, no screenshot of portfolio gains, no announcement of a new home. When you stop performing wealth, you stop spending energy and money maintaining a performance. Move 5. Keep your housing costs below 30% of your take-home pay. Housing is the biggest budget category for most people, and overspending on it silently kills wealth for decades. Every extra $100 a month in housing is $1,200 a year that never reaches an investment account. Over 20 years at 8% returns, that gap becomes enormous. Buy less house than you qualify for. Invest the difference quietly. Move 6. Freeze your lifestyle completely for at least 1 year after every single raise. Lifestyle creep is invisible and brutal. A raise arrives and suddenly a nicer apartment feels justified. A car upgrade feels overdue, and dining out feels earned. Before you know it, the raise is completely gone. The counter move is to lock your spending exactly where it is for 12 full months after any income increase and redirect every extra dollar into investments or debt reduction. 1 year of this discipline can permanently change your financial trajectory in ways nobody around you will ever notice. Move 7. Make your investment strategy boring on purpose. The flashy moves, crypto bets, day trading, speculative options. They attract conversations, create stress, and historically underperform. The boring move is broad market index funds, consistent dollar cost averaging, diversified portfolios. Nobody brings this up at dinner parties. Nobody asks about your index fund returns. That obscurity is the point. While others chase excitement, you compound quietly at 8 to 10% annually for decades. Boring is stealthy, and stealthy is powerful. Move 8. When you give, give anonymously. paying for a stranger in a drive-through line, quietly sending help to a family going through hardship, donating to causes without attaching your name. These acts reflect something important about how the truly wealthy relate to money. It is a tool, not a trophy. Anonymous giving also protects you. When no one knows you are helping, no one adjusts their financial expectations of you. Your generosity stays genuine and your privacy stays intact. Move 9. Audit your subscriptions ruthlessly and eliminate the leaks. Streaming services, gym memberships you rarely use, premium app subscriptions, food delivery plans, it all feels small individually. But stack them up, and many people discover they are bleeding $300 to $500 every single month on things they barely use. That money invested consistently for 20 years, at 8%, could grow to nearly $300,000. Cancel what does not serve you clearly. Nobody sees you do it. That is exactly the point. Move 10. Build 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund and never tell a single person about it. The moment people know you have a financial cushion, they start assuming you can lend, cover, and rescue. Keep this fund completely private. It is your protection, not a community resource. You decide when and how you help others, not based on what they know you have. Move 11. Use legal entities like LLCs to hold assets. Serious wealth builders often hold investments and properties through limited liability companies. This keeps their personal name off public records attached to their assets. It protects privacy, reduces unwanted attention, and creates a clean separation between personal identity and financial portfolio. Fewer people know what you own. Fewer people have opinions about what you should do with it. Now here is where things get really important. If you have been watching this and thinking, I understand these concepts, but I need structured accountability and a real system to actually execute this, that is exactly what the Wealth Accelerator Academy was built for. It is a group coaching program and complete course designed to take you from financial confusion to genuine, measurable financial freedom using proven strategies, community support, and step-by-step implementation. The link is in the description. Go check it out right now before you finish this video. Move 12. Build multiple income streams completely in silence. Dividend income from index funds, rental income held through an LLC, freelance work under a business name, royalties from content or intellectual property. Each stream starts small, but together they create resilience and accelerate wealth dramatically. The key is keeping them invisible. You do not announce your side income. You do not post about passive revenue. You just quietly reinvest and compound until those streams eventually dwarf your primary income. Move 13. Master selective financial transparency. Here is a sophisticated psychological move. You can discuss budgeting principles, share general money philosophies, talk about the value of saving, without ever revealing a single real number. No salary figure, no account balance, no net worth. This satisfies most people's curiosity just enough that they stop digging deeper. You become the financially savvy friend, while your actual wealth remains completely invisible. People assume that if you were seriously wealthy, you would stay totally silent about money. Selective openness actually disguises your real financial position more effectively. Move 14. Space your major purchases years apart. When someone upgrades their car, their apartment, and their wardrobe all within the same year, people notice and they start building a story about your finances. But when each upgrade is separated by 3, 5, even 7 years, each one just looks like normal life progression. Nobody connects the dots. Meanwhile, those long gaps between purchases are when your money compounds most aggressively. You are not bleeding capital on multiple simultaneous upgrades. You are stacking investments while appearing completely unremarkable from the outside. Here is the formula that unifies all 14 moves. Privacy plus automation plus consistency equals invisible wealth. Privacy shields your progress from outside pressure. Automation removes the need to rely on willpower every single day. And consistency is what turns small, quiet actions into a 7-figure net worth over time. 10 years from now, the person who applies these moves will have options that most people only dream about. financial independence, freedom to make choices based on desire rather than desperation. And no one around them will have seen it coming. The same modest car, the same reasonable home, the same understated life, and underneath all of it, a fortune built in the silence. If you want to go beyond these 14 moves and get a complete, structured system to accelerate your path to financial freedom with coaching, community, and a proven blueprint, check out the Wealth Accelerator Academy using the link in the description. It was built specifically for people who are serious about actually doing this, not just watching videos about it. And if this video delivered real, actionable value to you today, the single best thing you can do is subscribe. Not because I am asking generically, but because you just received 14 wealth strategies that most financial content never goes deep enough to cover. There is a lot more where this came from, and subscribing means you never miss it. Now go be quietly, brilliantly, invisibly wealthy. The fortune you build in silence will speak louder than anything you could ever post online.